5 WWE stars Triple H should bring back. The WWE is currently in the midst of a major update, and the changes are ongoing. Following the abrupt resignation of Vince McMahon last month, former WWE Champion Triple H has taken over as head of the company's creative team, and his impact is already being felt. At SummerSlam, former NXT stalwart Dakota Kai returned with Bayley and Io Sky as part of a major stable. On SmackDown, Triple H also brought back former NXT Champion Karrion Kross, who was released last year after a short, controversial run on the main roster. In addition, Dexter Lumis, who was also previously fired from WWE, appeared on Raw. However, this is only the tip of the iceberg. It feels like Triple H will continue to grow the roster to his liking. Here are 5 stars that the game should bring back to WWE in support of Raw and SmackDown. Big Cass. Big Cass, also known as William Morrissey, is no longer with Impact Wrestling after his contract expired. After a one-off appearance on AEW, WWE was interested in the return of this superstar. Once, Big Cass has already collaborated with WWE, but in 2018 was released by the company due to personal conduct issues. He was once part of the hugely popular tag team alongside Enzo Amore. Cass has been open about his struggle with alcoholism and has completely changed himself since leaving WWE 4 years ago. He greatly improved his physique, ring work, and even his microphone skills. While Cass fizzled out during his last WWE run, that stemmed largely from issues outside of the ring, but the progress he's made since has obviously set him up for a potential return to WWE. Zack Ryder. Despite some creative frustrations, Zack Ryder has had quite a bit of success during his WWE run. He competed in the US Championship, had a main event storyline with John Cena, and won the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. However, it seemed that Ryder, who was once one of the WWE's biggest crowd favorites, hadn't risen to where he should have been. But now things are very different for Ryder. He was a huge success during his post-WWE run on the Indies under his real name, Matt Cardona. He's shed a lot of more kid-friendly aspects of his gimmick to become a much edgier character. Ryder has solidified his reputation as one of the most entertaining acts in all of professional wrestling outside of AEW and WWE. Before we continue, don't forget to like this video if you haven't already. 1 like equals 1% more likely that Triple H will take WWE to a whole new level. Well, let's move on. Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. Since leaving WWE last year, Johnny Gargano has yet to wrestle. The general consensus is that he is biding his time to either return to WWE or debut in AEW. Just a few months ago, an AEW debut would have been much more likely, but that's changed as Triple H is now WWE's Chief Creative Officer. Considering Gargano's great success in NXT under Triple H, WWE is clearly Gargano's best bet at this point in his career. In AEW, Gargano would be one of dozens of superstars who thrives as a work rate guy who consistently delivers amazing matches. What about WWE? Do you think he has a place in WWE now? Write in the comments, I would be interested to know your opinion. As for me, my answer is yes. It's very noticeable how Triple H pays attention to former NXT standouts, and that's precisely what Gargano is. The same goes for Candice LeRae, the underrated in-ring technician who may very well be a package deal with Gargano, her real-life husband. It remains to be seen if LeRae will fight again after having a baby and win, but she could be a huge asset to the growing WWE's women's division. Paving the way for the return of Gargano and LeRae, Triple H is able to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. That is, bolstering the upper mid-card and women's division in one fell swoop. Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt teased a potential jump to AEW or a return to WWE, but much like Gargano, the latter would undoubtedly be the better move. And that's all for now. Thank you for watching, see you in the next videos.